The forgotten NBA rookie. Jaime Jacquez Jr. has been the big surprise of the NBA 2023-24 season. Being the 18th pick, Jacquez Jr.'s journey to the league didn't garner much attention, and no one expected him to play so well right away. But Jacquez proved everyone wrong. He's the rookie we never saw coming. How did he transform from a seemingly overlooked rookie to the most talked about rookie in the league? Let's dive into just how impressive Jaime Jacquez Jr. has become. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more NBA content. Every aspiring basketball player dreams of reaching the pinnacle of the sport, the NBA. And for Jaime Jacquez Jr., this dream has become a reality. Right from the start, you could tell he was something special. In his very first time playing in the preseason, something about him stood out. But it wasn't the first shot that made people notice. Jacquez's curl around a Bam Adebayo handoff against the Charlotte Hornets seemed routine, but it was the second shot that left an indelible mark. Driving into the paint with a pass from Drew Smith, Jacquez executed a series of fakes that seemed almost surreal for a rookie. It was as if he borrowed moves from the basketball legend Hakeem Olajuwon. It was something you wouldn't expect from a new player. Since then, Jacquez Jr. has consistently delivered on the promise of that unforgettable moment. In his NBA debut, the former UCLA star Jaime Jacquez Jr. had a modest start with only 13 minutes on the court, scoring 6 points and getting 2 steals. Over the initial 2 weeks of his career, he played around 20 minutes per game. However, it was on November 11th in a match against the Atlanta Hawks that he truly made his mark. Given over 30 minutes of game time, Jacquez seized the opportunity, putting up a career-high 20 points along with 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. His impactful performance helped the Miami Heat secure a victory despite the absence of key players like Jimmy Butler and Tyler Herro, with Jacquez's contributions playing a pivotal role. Since that breakout game, Jacquez has consistently delivered, maintaining a double-digit scoring streak in almost every game. Impressively, he has established himself as a crucial player, ranking in the NBA's top 5 for fourth-quarter minutes played. This shows that coach Erik Spoelstra trusts him a lot in those critical moments. They even gave him a cool nickname, Juan Wick, because he's so good in late-game situations. In a few short months, Jacquez has become a cornerstone for the Miami Heat, securing a starting role and averaging more than 30 minutes per game. His impressive stats speak for themselves. 36 games played, 13.7 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 2.7 assists, with a remarkable 50.4 field effectiveness and a 13.7 rating. Notably, his efficiency as a rookie stands out, with few peers matching his performance. Zooming in on the last 15 games, Jacquez's averages have soared, with 16.9 points, 4.2 boards, and 2.9 assists. His shooting percentage has increased to an impressive 51.1%, showcasing his offensive prowess, improved free throw attempts, and solid defensive contributions. Moreover, he displays remarkable ball control, minimizing turnovers and further solidifying his impact on the court. Back when he was playing for UCLA, many people had doubts about how good he was at shooting, and they weren't sure how he'd fit into a team that didn't focus on what he was great at in college, posting up. Surprisingly, in the NBA, he's killing it. There are 65 players doing post-ups at least once a game, and Jacquez does it about 1.5 times per game. And he ranks second in efficiency, an outstanding 1.381 points per possession, surpassing even stars like Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. But it's not just about posting up. Jacquez is like a wizard on the court, making smart moves that go beyond what you see in his assist numbers. His postgame works so well because he mixes things up in different situations, sneaking in early, slipping past screens, or taking advantage when he's up against a weak defender. He might not be the flashiest player, but he sure gets the job done. People don't usually think of variety when it comes to post-ups, but Jacquez is changing that. His post moves are part of why Miami's way of playing is so interesting these days. Jacquez might not be jumping the highest, but he's got some killer footwork and balance. Even though he's not doing those crazy dunks, he's amazing at finishing plays. His strength, physical moves, and smart decisions make him stand out. The little shifts he makes with his body during plays make him shine in Miami. He's becoming a big deal on the court, making moves that keep everyone hooked. Figuring out how Jaime Jacquez Jr. plays might seem pretty simple, but there's a bunch of cool stuff happening when you look closer. He's not the quickest guy charging down the court, but man, he's got serious strength and his cutting moves are top-notch. The trick? Mixing in those well-timed cuts and quick passes with Robinson. It messes with the defense, giving Jacquez a bit of space to do his thing and get a head start. Sure, he can do the regular ball screen thing, but what sets him apart is the little details. He's not all about the usual pick and roll to create space. Miami's screens, for him, are more about making the defense scratch their heads than just breaking away. When he's not taking the lead, but playing alongside the big shots on the team, Jacquez brings in something fresh and impactful. Quick and on point with his passes, his shots might not be coming in huge numbers, but they're steady and reliable. And on defense, he's flexible, still learning and growing. In simple terms, Jaime Jacquez Jr. isn't just good. He's awesome on the court, using a style that fits him perfectly, making him a standout player you can't ignore. In fact, some NBA fans, including Josh Richardson and even Coach Spoelstra, are throwing around the nickname Baby Jimmy for Jacquez Jr. That's quite a comparison, considering Jimmy Butler's a big deal in Miami. But let's be clear, Jacquez Jr. isn't Butler, not by a long shot. We're only 36 games into his career, and Butler's got a whole bunch of finals under his belt. Jacquez Jr.'s name is still finding its way onto scouting reports. But here's the cool part. There's something about Jacquez Jr. that gives you a little deja vu of Butler. Like, when he hits those same shots in a mismatch, you can't help but think, hey, this guy might be handy against those tough switching defenses, just like Butler. Another big moment for Jaime Jacquez Jr. came Christmas night in a game against the Philadelphia 76ers. He didn't just perform, he dominated, scoring a season-high 31 points with an impressive 11 for 15 from the field, grabbing 10 rebounds, and snagging 2 steals in a solid 39 minutes. He led the Heat to a victory at home. The win not only extended Coach Spoelstra's flawless Christmas Day record to an enviable 9-0, but also etched Jacquez's name into the Heat's history books. He became the first Heat rookie to start a Christmas Day game and the first since 1989 to notch up at least 30 points and 10 rebounds in a single game. The significance of Jacquez's impact is not just about the numbers. It's a statement. Historically, teams tend to favor drafting more experienced players, but the Heat took a different route with Jacquez, going for a younger player with untapped potential. And boy, did it pay off. Jacquez isn't just playing, he's changing the game, challenging the idea that experience is everything. In his first season, he's proving that youth and skill can be a powerful combination, turning heads and maybe even shifting the way teams approach drafting rookies. Everyone's buzzing about whether Jaime Jacquez Jr. can snatch the Rookie of the Year title with his performances for the rest of the season. It's a real head-scratcher, but the chances seem pretty good right now. The latest rookie ladder puts Jacquez Jr. in third place, just behind Chet Holmgren from the Oklahoma Thunder and Victor Wembanyama. Those guys came into the NBA with some serious draft hype. It's still early days, and we've got a long way to go, but there's a whisper of something special in the air for Jacquez Jr. Keep your eyes peeled. This rookie might just be cooking up some greatness in Miami. What do you think about Jacquez Jr.'s skills? Can he keep up his amazing performance until the end of the season? Share your thoughts in the comments below. So if you enjoyed this video, you should watch these 2 videos.